Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. On the XRP chart, I've zoomed out a little bit. I wanted to show you the movement of the June 22 low. And what you can see here is that XRP moved up in only 3 waves. XRP likes to do that, a 3-wave move to the upside. Not very desirable because it could result in, well, more 3-wave moves or even a 5-wave move to the downside, which would be bearish. I don't think at this stage that XRP will, disappear and sort of go to new all-time lows. However, it's also not very desirable, that 3-wave move to the upside. A lot of people disappointed because a lot of people waited for XRP to reach $100, as you often find in clickbait videos on YouTube, which is of course nonsense. It's at 50 cents right now. And it's a tough market for altcoins, right? Also, XRP has to deal with a lot of that, generally the bad and negative sentiment in the altcoin sector. So 3-wave move, we had that rally here, which happened on the, which happened here on the 13th of July, 14th of July as a result of the news. However, these news pumps, especially in a bear market, they often result in 3-wave corrective tops. So XRP was not able to give us a 5-wave move. It could have given us a 5-wave move like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as I indicated to you, yeah? Or actually not from there. Actually, it would have been from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Didn't do it. Failed miserably. So a 3-wave top clearly. So I've sketched out here a larger 3-wave move. That leaves a lot of room for interpretation. But we have a 3-wave move up. We have a corrective move to the downside nearly complete that we're going to zoom in a minute. And I think we're fairly close at least to a local low. So we're watching if price can turn around here, basically between where it is now and the ascending trend line that you see on the chart. So we had a bit of a trend line here. I don't know how relevant that trend line really is, but we have a few touch points. We can even move the trend line a bit higher, maybe. It might be a bit more relevant. Unfortunately, it's a bit of an... it's not very clear, that trend line. So maybe we leave it like that. Then we might find support a little bit earlier. And the trend line, yeah, we have a few more touch points here. The trend line would then be round about at 43 cents, depending on when price comes down there. In the short term, I do expect another low. Let me just delete that 1 second. Just need to make sure. So, expect another low for the following reasons. So first of all, from this top here that was made on the 14th of July or 13th, price came down in a corrective pattern. I count it currently as a WXYXZ pattern. We're basically now, if I go to the 4-hour chart, in the last wave in that Z wave, which is an ABC structure. It's an ABC structure and completes overall this WXYZ pattern completes a larger B wave, so a corrective wave. Here, there are going to be 10 different counts I can give you when I look at the larger degree XRP chart. So it's not so useful, but we're tracking the smaller structures at the moment until we can see an impulse in any direction. At the moment, there is nothing. So it doesn't really demand much action, in my opinion. I don't see any desirable trade setups at the moment on the XRP chart. I just don't see no high probability setups. You can trade anything, but I don't see any high probability setups that would all be founded or based on an impulse. There is no impulse on this chart at the moment, yeah? Very important to understand. However, it seems like this Z wave isn't quite finished. It would be an ABC structure. Looks like we're in the C wave down. The C wave is a 5-wave move. I know it looks a bit tortured, but that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yes, there are other wave counts possible, but I see this either as a wave 4 finished with a wave 5 to come, where the wave 5 is already unfolding. I have no strong evidence for that. So it would be wave 1 to the downside of the wave 5, Wave 2 currently still unfolding most likely. So it would probably re-enter the red resistance zone again, and then it would follow through to the downside. Or the wave 4 is still unfolding in yellow as a triangle. It would have nearly topped, and then we would come down. Wouldn't make a difference really. The only difference it would make is, okay, does price test resistance here again or not? And as long as price stays below 54.7 cents, this wave count here is valid and likely. So lower is expected to round about 43 cents. It's also the low that was made on the 17th of August, ideally a little lower. So yeah, I currently track this potentially as a triangle or already as an unfolding 5-wave move to the downside. If it's a triangle, it could have topped now, basically. You can see that the volatility is reducing. Triangle count, A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave. No, 1 second, that's wrong. The wave 4 would sit here. That was wrong. 1 second. It's the other way around. A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave. E wave might have topped already, depending on how I see that, how I stretch it out, but it could have topped already. We have the minimum amount of, let's say, waves in place. It doesn't need any more waves in this triangle. It's also pretty much at the end here in the apex. So again, key level to watch out for is the 54.7 cent level as resistance and the descending trend line. We're obviously in a local downtrend. A break above the trend line would unlock a potential uptrend that we can then start to track. At the moment though, because we are consolidating just below resistance, there's no point focusing on an uptrend here at the moment. That's my update about XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.